Week 12's in the books, and it's that time, the time you've all been waiting for, the Top 25. That actually makes sense right here at the Voice of College Football. Please like the video and subscribe, even if you don't agree with me. If you enjoy the best in discussion, debate, and analysis, you catch it right here at the Voice of College Football. Turn on the bell for the notifications to know when we go live. It's all about results. Number one, number two, who you played, the schedule, the opponents, the difficulty there. And then number three, of course, is the performance. And what I mean by performance is if Team A defeated Team B 50-0, that counts much more heavily because of the dominance, the performance of that game versus that same Team A defeating Team B 28-27. Same with the wins, same with the losses. Let's get to it. The top 25, that actually makes sense. Keep in mind, we are down to 3 undefeated teams. 2 of them play in Power Conference football, Indiana and Oregon. We've got 8 one-loss teams, 7 in the Power, 5. Then we've got 17 teams with 2 losses. 10 of those play in Power Conferences. And then we are considering 3-loss teams and have a number of them in play. 15 3-loss teams. So those teams are either 6-3 or 7-3, mostly 7-3 teams at this point. 7 of them play in Power Conference football. That's 46 teams under consideration, and we're getting close to possibly considering some 4-loss teams because, of course, the losses mount because we've weeded through all those weak non-conference games against the FCS and the Group of 5, and now the best teams are playing each other more frequently. All right, to the top 25, that actually makes sense. It starts with 7-3 Pitt at number 25. Kansas State's 24. Illinois at 23. Number 22, Mizzou. 21, Colorado. Clemson in the top 20, followed by Iowa State, Arizona State, South Carolina, and Army. Boise State at number 15. We've got SMU at 14, BYU at number 13, Texas A&M at 12, Miami at 11. In the top 10, Notre Dame, Tennessee, Georgia at 8, Ole Miss at 7, Alabama at number 6. In the top 5, it's Texas at 5, Penn State at 4, Ohio State at 3, Indiana 2, and the number 1 team in all of college football, narrowly getting by Wisconsin at Camp Randall Stadium 16-13, the Oregon Ducks at 11-0. That's the top 25. That actually makes sense. Leave your comments and your questions down below. Keep in mind, if you've got some kind of criticism for the top 25, let's do us both justice and actually create your own top 25 first before you just nitpick at a particular team or two, because you have to get the entire picture and landscape because it is all a ton of working parts at this point. Of course, we honor the head-to-head above anything else as long as the records are comparable, of course, but we are in a situation late in the season, as we always are. Look at the SEC. Tennessee beat Alabama. Alabama beat Georgia. Georgia beat Tennessee. Ole Miss beat Georgia. And we could go on and on among those 8-2 teams. 5 of them in the SEC. Speaking of which, we will run down scenarios, tiebreakers, and such across the landscape of college football. And we've got a Big 12 live show coming up Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time right here on the Voice of College Football. We'll see you then.